Now, if you wanted to open it up and just have some light thrown everywhere, you can do that. If you wanted to concentrate that light a little bit more, you could just plop that out and do that. If you wanted a little bit more directional, you can take one of these grids that they come with, pop that on. Now you have a much more of a directional shot. And if you wanted to get it a little softer, just pop that on and you're good to go. All right, so I know I'm a little late to this train. I know you guys probably looking at the thumbnail to this video, probably saying to yourself, MagSafe isn't anything new. Why is there a new video popping up about it in 2024? That is because I'm someone that's probably just been living under a rock and I haven't really noticed the massive amount, I wouldn't say massive amount, but I haven't noticed the plethora of modifiers that they came out with in the past couple of years. So I'm now just getting put onto the whole MagSafe train. All right, so throughout the course of this video, I'm gonna keep saying MagSafe when it's obviously not MagSafe. The company and the product is MAGMOD. I don't know how I make that mistake. Apple products got me in a frenzy, but it's MAGMOD, not MagSafe. So don't leave me up in the comments. I'm gonna keep saying it throughout the course of this video. It's bad. I should just quit YouTube altogether. I don't even know what I'm doing, but yeah, I don't know how I make that mistake. It's MAGMOD, guys. MAGMOD. Let's continue. Now, I'm not super new to MagSafe. I have been using MagSafe on like my on-camera flashes for my speed lights when I do like event photography and things like that. Speaking of, I have one right here. So I am kind of familiar with MagSafe, and this is when I was kind of introduced to MagSafe back, I don't know, like 2-3 years ago when I bought this magnifier for, like I said, my on-camera flash when I do events, weddings, things like that. But recently, I did not know, I was just kind of surfing the internet and just going over some different things, but I didn't know all the different type of new products that MagSafe have came out with, namely the MagSafe XL. This is actually getting really hard to edit because I keep hearing myself make the mistake. Again, MAGMOD, not MagSafe. So honestly, it seems like these MagSafe products has been out for quite some time now, and I even debated whether to come on here and do a video like this just because of MagSafe has been out for so long, and there's probably a ton of videos on YouTube that talks about this stuff. So if this video is mainly just for anybody else out there that's like me, that's been living under a rock and haven't really known about the MagSafe products or the plethora of products that they have come out with over the last couple years, this video is for you. First of all, if you're a photographer out there that shoots any type of events, like weddings especially, and you're not using the MagSafe system, dude, I am so close to just saying, forget this video, I'm not gonna post it, but I'm not reshooting this. Again, it's MAGMOD, guys. Oh my God, I'm done. It's MAGMOD, just watch the rest of the video. Obviously, recently I've been buying a lot of these MagSafe products, and it has drastically made my workflow in terms of event photography so much easier. So much so, I went on a crazy, shopping spree online, so to speak, and bought a number of MagSafe products. So let's pop all of them up onto the table right now. So all of these are products that I've just recently purchased over the last, a couple months. And I've been testing them out on a number of different shoots, especially for weddings, like I said. And like I said, I've already been using the MagSafe on my hot shoe on-camera flashes. And I've eventually went ahead and bought another one just because of this product right here. Now this is the MagSafe MagShoe 2. Basically, it allows you to plop a on-camera flash onto a light stand, and this really cool mechanism allows you to freely adjust. So I'm gonna use my pinky as like a light stand. So if you put this on a light stand, you can easily move the angle up and back. Super simple, super easy. Super happy that it's a cold shoe mount to make it really easy to kind of just pop on and pop off. With these new MagSafe MagShoe, it comes with like this locking mechanism that you don't have to necessarily twist onto anything anymore, but you know, also the light modifiers, the new V63 also have that locking mechanism too. So it just makes it super easy, put on, snap in place, and then you're good to go. And I don't know if you guys aren't familiar with MagSafe. It's basically just like a magnetic modifier that you can put on top of your lights, and they have a variety of different modifiers and attachments that you can put on. So this right here would just be like a bare bulb, harsh light type of flash. But if you wanted a more directional light and you don't want light to spill everywhere, you can just take this little grid that they have, plop it on there, and you're good to go. Now you got some directional light, and you can control light that easy. And if you wanted to soften that light, you can just take one of these, pop that on there. Now you have a little softer light that you can deal with, which makes it really easy just to kind of plug and go and, you know, change things on the fly and not have to take off soft boxes, take off grids, and Velcro things back on. It's a hassle. And like I said, I've been using this MagSafe system, and it's been greatly beneficial to me just because of how easy it is to maneuver that on wedding days or event days or shoot days or anything like that. Now like I said, I've already knew about this system for the speed lights. What I didn't know is that the MagSafe came out with the MagSafe XL version, and it's basically just an oversized version of this for my off-camera lights. Now this is my Godox AD600 Pro light, and before I had the MagSafe, I would take big modifiers, big softboxes, grids, the softbox sheets and everything like that onto my shoots with me, and it would just be a little bit of a hassle just trying to get those things up, get them going, get them operating and things like that, just because that time that you're spending trying to set up lights is very, very precious, especially on wedding days. If any wedding photographers out there know, when you're on a wedding day and it's time for like the couple's portrait session, you only have a finite amount of time to, get those shots. Sometimes you're delegated to like 20 minutes, 30 minutes at the most. So you're trying to get as many shots as you possibly can within that time frame. Now, the drawback of having lights and using lights when you're shooting your portrait sessions is that the lights take some time to set up, and then you have to take some time to test out the lighting, the flash, to get your image right. And before you know it, you only have like 5 more minutes left to get as many shots as you possibly can. But with the MagSafe XLs, especially for your off-camera flashes, such as your Godox AD600 Pros or whatever else that you're using, just makes that process so much easier, because as you can see, this modifier is a Bowens mount. So let's take the modifiers off real quick so you can kind of see what these products actually do. So this is basically just like a Bowens mount modifier, and you can collapse it to make it your beam of angle a little more widespread, or you can fold it out to make it a little bit more directional, which is really nice. Super easy to do that back and forth. I love how they made that little mechanism. But you basically just take this Bowens mount, snap it on your light, and you're pretty much good to go with a modifier. Now, if you wanted to open it up and just have some light thrown everywhere and bare bulb and have some super harsh light, you can do that. If you wanted to concentrate that light a little bit more, you could just plop that out and do that. Super easy. If you wanted a little bit more directional, you can take one of these grids that they come with, pop that on. Now you have a much more of a directional shot. And if you wanted to get it a little softer, just pop that on and you're good to go. Now, I just went from like 4 different scenarios in terms of light in about 20 seconds or so as I was talking and explaining it to you. If I had a softbox in that situation, I would have to either take off a grid or take off a diffuser sheet and to get a bare bulb effect. And if I wanted to go from a bare bulb and a harsh flash to more of a softer flash, I would have to sit there, Velcro the sheet back around the entire softbox, which can take up to like 2 to 3 minutes. And then if I wanted to put a grid on, I would have to take the grid, pull that out of the bag, and then do the exact same thing. So all that is just time consuming and you're missing valuable shoot time when you're doing stuff like that. So I'm super glad that MagSafe has come out with a system where I can just, if I wanted a diffusion, just plop that on and you're good to go. I don't need directional flash. If I wanted the directional flash with the diffusion, you pop that off, put that on, and then you pop that back on and you're good to go. So super, super easy, super efficient, especially when you're out there shooting in the field. And another thing that I really love about this system is it's not super bulky. Another problem that I have when I'm shooting portrait sessions, especially for couples and things like that, and you want to get like a pretty tight shot, get pretty up close or get pretty wide. A lot of times you can have a softbox. That softbox creeps into your actual shot and your image, and then you have to spend some time later in post, either cropping that out or, getting rid of it in post and things like that. But with this, it's such like a small footprint. It doesn't take up a whole lot of space. It's not super heavy. It's not super bulky. You can just take this, throw it on your shoulder. It doesn't require a bigger light stand, like a C-stand. You can get one of these Manfrotto light stands. Just take out there with you. Easier to carry, easier to lug around. And yeah, it's just so much easier when you're out there on your shoots. So I'm really excited going forward to be using this on my wedding shoots. And yeah, man, MagSafe, like I said, I've probably been living under a rock. This stuff has probably been out for a year or two now, but yeah, it's better late than never. So if anybody like me that's been living under a rock and you need a simpler system to use when you're doing off-camera flash, when you're at your portrait sessions and your wedding events and things like that, please check out MagSafe. Amazing products, love them. Now you can get a bunch of different stuff. Now I can have a bunch of different lights going where I can get like these lights going on like some background or some fill light and things like that. Put this on a light stand, just get a couple of those and have those going. Very easy to use, very easy to manipulate and navigate. So love the MagSafe system. Now here's something I did want to mention too. If you are someone that prefers to use softboxes, and softboxes give you a somewhat of a smoother, softer light source, if you wanted to use something like that, MagSafe does have softbox systems that have the same type of system as these, where you can just have a softbox out and ready, snap that onto a magnetic bones mount, and you're good to go. So I don't have that system yet. I don't really plan on using something like that, I don't think. Maybe I'll try that somewhere in the future if I want to get a little bit softer light. That is an option too. So, and honestly, I think you can probably use this type of system when you're doing video shoots too. It's like if you're out and you're doing shoots on set or shoots on location and you have softboxes and things like that and you need some video light, you can have that system for your video light, so you don't have to mess around with softboxes, cranking them things up and blowing them up, and you can just get the MagSafe system and you can just make it super easy, super seamless. So that's been my rant. Yeah, like I said, if you guys haven't heard or haven't known about this MagSafe system, you need to try it. It will immensely make your life easier when you're out there in the shoots, especially when you're doing, on shoots like weddings and events and things like that. So yeah, I plan on using this a lot more and doing some tests with it and trying to up my photography game when it comes to events and using off-camera flash, so I can control the light a little bit more, so I can have my images look a little bit more poppier, a little bit more, standing out and things like that. So as I do that, I'll probably come on here and share some more of some tips and tricks that I like to implement when I'm doing wedding shoots. So if you guys are interested in stuff like that, make sure you drop some questions in the comments and some suggestions. Let me know what you guys want to see, or if I didn't cover anything, if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments. And yeah, man, till next time, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.